So CMM has grown. It's expanding. You've just elevated 2 people to partners. You've opened a 3rd office in Westbury. You now span Long Island from Bridgehampton to Ronkonkoma to Westbury now. So was this actually a well thought out plan, or is it driven by demand?
Well, it's a couple of things. So it's driven by demand, and not necessarily just client demand, but talent demand. So some of our, because New York City is so close, and because the larger firms in the city pay much higher than what Long Island firms traditionally and historically do, the natural gravitation for young folks are to try to go into the city. Mm-hmm. What we've had to do is give them alternatives, okay? And a Nassau County office was very, very important to that. It now gives us a much more broad base to reach out to talent that's thinking about maybe going into the city, but doesn't want to come out to Ronkonkoma, doesn't know anything about Ronkonkoma.
Didn't you tell me an anecdote of somebody who called you from Brooklyn and said, I'm not going all the way to Ronkonkoma, but I'll go to Westbury?
Absolutely. The other piece of it was, we have existing attorneys and talent, one of them being my new partner, Arthur Yermash, who lives in Brooklyn already. And you know what? He never complained a day about driving to Ronkonkoma, but I know he's got 2 young kids. I know that's not a lifestyle that anybody should have to really do in today's day and age. And so opening that was an accommodation for him and others as well, folks that live in Forest Hills, so we could keep the existing talent that we respect very much happier. And 3 is the market that it's opened up. The market that it's opened up, look, it's the Nassau County, the larger Nassau County firms who are our direct competitors. Their value proposition is going against the city firms, okay? Because they can be, a third to 40% cheaper than the city firms, and that's their value proposition. So that opens up, as they're looking west towards the city, that opened up a huge void for us to be able to move into Nassau County and fill the low-hanging fruit that's left in that void.